Nairobi
with the Straight Up Talk podcast.
Hey, this is episode 2 from season 3 of the Straight Up Talk podcast, and today
we have
2 gorgeous, hot-looking, Papi Chulo shampoo.
Virgen de la Alta Gracia, Dios.
Shampoo.
The conditioner for your hair before.
So why she called y'all shampoos?
Oh because we in your hair every day,
porque
baby,
el
flow
shampoo.
Flow shampoo.
No,
flow shampoo.
because I'm in your face, in
You
your
sexy,
hair.
like a papi shampoo.
Yeah.
La papi shampoo is something.
Shampoo's not sexy.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right. No,
beautiful,
déjame
it's
explicarte.
Okay,
Let me explain to
When
you.
you put
So
shampoo in
papi
your
shampoo,
hair,
right?
When
So
you put shampoo in your
the
hair,
average.
you gotta this to your hair with shampoo, right? That's what I want to be. I want to be your shampoo, baby. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. The average male washes their hair with soap, pero right, that's the butt. Un papi shampoo is the guy that takes care of himself, so he's a bit more in tuned with his with taking care of his physical appearance.
So he's a papi shampoo.
Thingy.
It's model.
Rip off the model. Anywho,
Shampoo.
shampoo, whatever. We have
Negro al Oscuro.
George. We have George in the
and we have
Mr. Nuevayol.
John.
Oh, wow.
John.
Mr. John. Cortez, right?
yeah, so
John and
Cortez.
George.
we have George and John.
Wow.
George and John here.
Those names are really
Very Americanized. So, anyways.
We got a good credit score. I don't care.
We got a good credit score. You don't care.
Are you sure?
John and George.
How much money you got in the bank?
Eso no importa. Son otros
Credit is
500.
actually more valuable than money right
exactly.
now. Pay your bills on time.
In my country, I have 7 donkey and 27 chicken. I don't care.
That counts a lot.
Yeah.
7 donkeys?
Yeah.
And 27 chicken.
I actually have 2 horses.
For real?
Yeah, I actually have 2 horses.
Yo tengo una yegua looking to me.
No tengo 2 yeguas.
Oh, so they can do
7
that.
donkeys. Anyway, they're gonna give us a briefing of who they are,
Yes.
and then we're gonna get into the juicy topic of this crazy
We're going to get into a lot of topics.
proposing to a man.
That's not that crazy.
That
I wish somebody would propose to me.
okay. Let's Negro George.
No, Negro's fine. Negro's fine.
Negro.
Negro's
Let's
fine.
go
like
by
So,
that nickname.
so everybody kind of knows me as NegrosParty.
Yes.
NegrosParty.
NegrosParty.
Yeah.
Why do I call you NegrosParty?
This is a
Because I am el negro del party.
Yeah.
You're a black guy that parties.
Pretty much.
Yeah, basically that's it. That's on the dime right
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Boom.
But just to let you know, it's a beautiful word in the Spanish language.
Clearly.
Okay.
Clearly.
I just
I like the new
want-
graphics.
I
I like the new space. I like the new graphics. I'm sorry, I just had because from the last time I was here, everything was all just.
Thank
Damn.
you.
I
man.
do.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I had to say that before.
I'm not sure.
Thank
I'm not
you.
sure if you're giving them a compliment or.
He is.
It's a
He
compliment.
is.
No, you guys are upgrading. This is dope.
Thank you.
This is amazing.
You're not the only one that said it, so thank you. My favorite.
Claro.
She's in love with Nuevayol. Say the
No.
truth. Say the truth.
A ella le gusta el tipo.
What that mean? I gotta
Hay que te botar el pito.
do English because I only know like 3 words and they're all curse words. But whatever. You gonna tell us about yourself, Mr. Black Man that loves to party?
Yes. I work for 96.3.
What's 96.3?
That's Univision Radio. La X.
Nikes.
La Niki?
Okay, it's
La
like,
X.
It's like Hot 97,
It's
but
not
for
Hot
Spanish.
97,
It's like
it's like
Z100.
105.1.
It's like okay, sorry.
it's like 105.1.
They're trying to downgrade your shit.
97.9.
So why you trying to play your shit like
Wait,
that?
bájale.
So it's like...
I'm just trying to get
It's like a radio station, but...
It is a radio station.
It's the radio
It's not this
station,
podcast
but
bullshit. It's a real
Yes.
airwave
Okay.
radio.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
I have been working with them for a year now.
Uno year.
Yeah,
Uno.
Uno
1
year.
year.
Uno year.
Do you like your job?
I love my job, actually.
Did you go to school for it?
Actually did not.
So this is why I like the Spanish culture, because you know in the African American culture, like if you want to intern or work for Hot 97 or 105.1, you have to be in school or you have to have
What are you trying to say?
Yes, it is.
No,
Why are you
I'm
trying
gonna
to-
challenge that. I'm gonna challenge
Yeah.
that.
No.
I'm gonna challenge that.
Challenge
I'm gonna challenge that because of the
challenge.
following thing, right? So they told me the same thing when I used to work for the other side, that you need to have, work for school, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Reality is, it's all about who you know and who's gonna willing to put their neck on the line for you. So luckily, I was blessed enough to have somebody who was
Put
like, "Yo,
their
listen,
neck on
this
the
guy,
line.
this guy is worth bringing onto the team. So, I graduated school with Spanish language studies, minors in mathematics and psychology.
Don't you know Spanish? Weren't you born
So you
speaking
have an
Spanish?
Yeah.
That was cheap.
You have an
That was
education?
a lot.
Yeah. So that has
Did you
nothing to
graduate
do.
college?
Yeah, I just said that. That has nothing to do with
I didn't know he
broadcasting. Yet, obviously my experiences in the field as a promoter has given me skills that maybe school could have never given me.
Facts.
Well, I'm very proud of you.
So you,
Smart man.
and
She's
I'm very
proud of you.
proud. I'm
Thank
proud
you.
of you, and I'm happy that you can get to do whatever you desire to do. And
Putting
you
on
have
for the
to
Latino
actually
men out there,
pay
not
a whole
me,
bunch of
not
money to
saying.
get into something you didn't really like.
I know.
Putting us on the
But
map.
I mean,
and
listen,
shit.
I love kids, so I was a teacher too. So yeah.
Wait.
wait, I was gonna ask before we get into the teacher thing. Are you happy with your job?
Oh yeah. I mean, it sucks to wake up sometimes, but I love it though.
So I'm just asking because now you got me in tune and we can talk about it later. But did you on the other side, not the Spanish side, did you try to intern or try to work for the American radio stations?
Well, so this is the thing. I think I'm one of the random ones because most of the people have intern. That's usually the
got
process.
lucky.
Yeah, I know.
I was one of the lucky few who was kind of like, oh, he doesn't have to intern. He's gonna get a paid position from the jump. So I went from getting a salary paycheck as a teacher to getting paid $12 an hour. So yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
But it was I understood.
No. It's not about understanding. Did you just say you went from a salary
Yes.
paycheck
Yep.
to making $12
Dollars
an hour?
That
But
is
it's
correct.
all right.
But that's I would
Flipping
I
burgers at Burger
understand,
King?
I make a great pay.
As
burger.
George?
To do what you're doing, I would take even the $10 an hour.
I wouldn't think so because I would hate to bring this up about this person, but he's doing very well as well. But Chris Grant, he's also a special ed teacher, and he is not working in the field. I don't know the reasons why, but I just know that he's also pursuing to what he likes.
I'll
to
tell
do.
you why. Because Chris Grant used to, he teach during the day and then at night make fun of the students and the teachers and everybody else as a stand-up comedian.
No,
So
don't do
then
that.
they found out.
Talking about because
Don't
Chris
do
is
that
not
to
here
my
speak for
Chris.
himself. So Chris, chop him up.
Yeah.
And
You brought him up. I'm defending him. I'm on his side.
We were doing something.
I'm on Chris
positivo.
Grant's side.
Anyway,
Shout out to Chris Grant, my co-star in the new show Enamorándonos. You can catch us.
On
New
the,
time.
wait, on the Manana, no?
Eso mismo. You can catch us.
Enamorándonos and
We're starting
falling
at
in
a
love
new
with
time
us.
from 8 to 10 on Monday through Friday.
It's the black guy that likes to party. Then you could tell us about the 10
No,
o'clock.
I'm defending my boy Chris Grant because
Okay.
y'all making fun of his career.
Y'all sounds like a lot.
No.
Ah,
So you do not regret giving up the salary job?
Not at all.
Okay.
and getting paid $9 an hour.
I'm no longer getting paid $12 an hour.
Tell him.
But you know what it is? I think a lot of this has to do with actually taking a risk and doing something that you love doing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
Even
it
if you're
takes-
starving and
No,
eating
but
cup of noodle soup.
reality is sometimes we gotta live in shit for the next 10 years so that after these 10 years we're living happy.
Okay, not the 10 years.
No.
Not 10
No.
years.
I'm saying no, and
I
that's the
agree with
thing.
him.
That's the thing. I'm saying 10 because 10 sounds crazy.
If you're sure
You know what I mean?
what you're
But-
worth, then you know. I think where you're gonna go.
So if you know what you're
If
worth, why are you
know-
eating shit for 10 years?
But that's the thing, this industry. There's a lot of wait time. You might be the next one, but you have to wait till a position opens up. So
That's true.
I'm willing to quote unquote struggle for the next year till my position opens up. But once that position is there and I make it, I'm gonna be happy.
And whose
for the rest of
position
my
is
life.
know
this?
it's
Who are you
not.
trying to knock
So the
out?
reason why I
Nah,
agree
chill. Don't
with
say that.
So the reason why I agree with you 100%, so I can talk about the American radio, because what you do is what I want to do. I told myself in 2021, if my podcast is not where we imagine it to be, I will go back to school for communications. But that's like Angela Yee and Funk Flex and all of them. It's like, all right, y'all are great, y'all are amazing, but can y'all make some space for the new people that are trying to come in? Here we go.
I
I think
kind
everybody
of
got
sort
their-
of agree, and I kind of don't. And I kind of sort of agree because I understand that there should
don't
be
agree at all.
Opportunities kind of opened up.
But does that mean you gotta
but I
knock
don't
somebody
thi-
out for
but
you
I
to
don't
come
think.
up?
Not knock them out, but what you don't understand is nobody else can come into the space because they're there.
So
But-
create
but
your
the-
own space.
but the-
Create your own
Innocence is
lane.
Radio, Breakfast
No,
Club,
but
the
make
Hot
your own
97
rate.
But what you need.
Deezus and Mero
what you need
made
to
their own
understand, listen
space.
to me.
They didn't have to wait until...
The one thing.
Okay.
About radio is listen. Ratings talk. That's it.
Yeah.
Ratings talk.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, what you do, what you say on the mic. Ratings
boss
talk.
bitch, give
So
fuck.
if your
Money
ratings
nigga.
are there, if your
Hey.
ratings are there, they're not gonna move you. Those ratings create money for the company. So if you're creating those ratings, like this thing with Funk Flex, a perfect example. I think Funk Flex sucks, actually.
Amen.
You know what I mean? But listen to me. The one thing that Funk Flex does that not a lot of people do, he keeps you on that radio waiting for whatever next he's about to say.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that's what matters.
The guy that does that?
And that's what matters.
Dum, dum, dum.
The guy that does like
If you don't put that down.
So, you know what I mean? And
This is what New York sounds like.
Exactly.
that guy,
But,
right?
yeah.
But I don't know what doom do.
But listen to me. Let's say like you know when Meek Mill and Drake had the beef,
yeah.
and he was about to drop the
He
Meek
took
Mill.
all damn day.
He took all damn day, but you know what I was doing all fucking
Damn
damn day?
bombs.
I was
You were
listening.
listening to the
I
radio
was
to
listening
just
to him
see.
all damn day because I wanted to hear that. So when you're able to keep a listener there waiting and waiting and waiting, and he does not make the switch to another radio station, that's what you want to do as somebody as his host. You want to keep the audience attached to whatever it is that you're saying or whatever it is that you're providing. Keep them there. And when you could do that, it's really hard for somebody to be like, yo, you got to move, or somebody's coming in.
Are you saying this podcast, when people turn it on, they switch it to the next one?
I never said that.
Just checking.
Let me tell you something. I will jump over this table so fast. You hear me?
Oh.
I think that there is an audience for everybody. So, you know,
Yeah, I agree. There's a piece
So
of the
where do
pie
you-
for everybody.
for everybody.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I don't do that.
What?
Why?
You don't do
Wait.
Why?
Shaggy?
Because
I agree.
5 years, first of all, who knows what could happen in 5 years? That's
Gonna
number
die.
one.
Everybody
That's
gonna
number
die.
one. So
Pew, pew.
I think
Everybody
you
gonna
could. I think we could have these plans, but
How can I
it's
pay 10%
it's-
of nothing,
There's too
Jesus?
much change that can happen within 5. So I wouldn't
So you
plan
just
5
don't
years.
plan anything. So you live your life.
No, not that I don't plan.
Okay.
Not that I don't plan, but I
Because
don't.
you plan on becoming big, and that's why you left your
I
job to
plan.
be with the 12. So you actually you're planning
I
something.
do.
But the thing is, I'm not planning on a 5, 10 year
It's
scale.
not a time thing.
No, I plan as to like what is the next objective. This is what I'm attacking. We're gonna attack this objective. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this in the next 5 or 6 years. Because reality is, you tell 5 or 6 years. Oh yeah, you know what? I got 5 or 6 years to make this happen. Next thing you know, I got 3 years to make this happen. Why? No.
Agreed. I agree.
I agree.
100%.
I agree, and I don't agree
I
because
don't.
there's some. Okay.
What you say? No.
I don't. You know what we need here? A soundboard.
That would be dope.
What's the
Like-
soundboard?
A soundboard that has like a bunch of effects. So you click on it, one would be like the
Oh,
funk
like
flex
how
bomb.
fun bombs.
Yeah.
The reason why,
I will get one for the next
before
time.
we introduce the world to you, the reason why I agree with you is because when I was in high school, I always told myself like, all right, I'm gonna go to college, and then after my 4 years, this is where I see myself.
Yo,
and the
oh my
craziest
God.
thing is, I am nowhere where I told myself my senior year of high
Listen
school.
to me, listen
Legit
to me.
nowhere.
Listen to me. When I was in high school, I thought that at the age of 27, I was gonna have a career, have a wife, have a house.
At 27, where were
At
you?
27, where was I?
At 27, where were you?
Well, where are you today? You're in a
27.
random.
How old are you now?
I'm 29.
No, but I want to do the 27 because at 27 you said housewife and kid and
All right,
career.
at 27
Now, question: Were you
you?
doing the things
At
that you were
20
supposed to do to get to?
Yes.
I'm gonna answer your question before he even answer my question.
So at 27,
I just
27,
haven't spoken to.
at 27, I had already graduated college, which is great,
Wow.
right? But garbage at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, I had a career. I was getting a salary job. Amazing. I mean, but then again, I was living in Newark in a 1-bedroom apartment paying $650 for rent.
In the ghetto?
Oh, no. I live in the trenches of Newark. Like, if you make a left or a right, you know, something could happen. I told you always make a U-turn, right? Exactly.
I do U-turns when we making
Hey,
U-turns.
yo, what's
Wait, she
going
comes-
on
she
here?
comes to host at my show.
Hey,
Relax,
and
bring it
she
down,
comes
man.
to do what at your
Yeah.
shows?
Yo, ya comenzaron.
Hey,
estos
yo,
tigres.
make a
Yo,
U-turn.
mira,
Yo,
ponte
this
pa'
is
tu
an
mujer, yo,
after
ponte pa' tu mujer, bájale.
No, esa mujer es mía, nadie me la quita. Así que contrólate de la suya. She don't gotta do no U-turns anytime she comes see me. So I don't know what the
if y'all-
No, we only know
Yo,
U-turns.
give the car keys to Philippe. He'll park the shit for you. Type shit.
I ain't never been to his house though, so don't guys, don't.
Well,
don't.
if y'all do not know, I do participate sometimes with my Spanish people because
Participate?
Wow.
I do participate
Extracurricular
with my
activities.
Spanish people and his podcast. So I love doing the Spanish podcast and I love doing my podcast with Veronica. So in order for me to have best of both worlds, I do thank you for letting me be on your show all the time.
Maldita
And that's the
cerveza
reason
más
why I know
buena
where
es.
the hell he lives. He never told me to make a U-turn. I'm telling this.
He told you to go straight.
Oh, I
Oh, he told you to
He
keep
never told
going.
me
Hey,
about
yo,
the
y'all
U-turn.
people
I just knew it was a
freaky.
little dangerous because I kind of
Yeah.
know my corners, but it's
Hey,
definitely
you don't know your
worse than the
corners.
Bronx. So,
Worse than the Bronx.
Yeah.
We're in the Bronx
Yeah.
right now.
Well, whatever. Moving forward.
Well, thank you. You are amazing.
Thank you.
I try sometimes.
All right,
Un
now.
hombre tan bonito
Mr.
ese.
Novioli.
Un hombre tan bueno.
Now,
así,
Mr.
un
Nuevayol.
papi chulo. By the way, you didn't
That's
plug
how
the
you
party.
really say his name.
Nuevayol.
I don't know how to say it because it's hard. So I call him Mr. Novioli.
So, Mr. Nuevayol.
¿Qué tú quieres? Ya ustedes no están cansados de oír. Coño.
So much for coming to the show.
Venía a hablarme mierda. Man.
We did have Nuevayol one day on the show, but I'll tell you what happened.
She said my episode was trash. She said, let's re-record.
Wow.
Basically, I have
she
the text
didn't.
message to prove it.
Okay.
She said, your
Okay,
shit, your episode's the worst episode I'm not
She
even
came
gonna.
up with that herself.
She said, I'm not even gonna bother editing it. So whenever you have time, please come back to the studio and re-record.
Well, she was,
When
I guess
I
she
get,
gave you the real truth.
when I get one word out, I will finish my sentence. But the reason why I wanted to do the video again was because I was really drunk and high on like cough medication, and I was drinking and I was sick, and I was asking Nuevayol a lot of crazy questions pertaining to sex and shit
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
So the
That sounds like a
reason
good
was
episode, actually.
I
It sounds-
will-
yo, the
I
episode
still have
was
the
good.
episode.
The
And you
episode
can
was
have
good.
the episode all you want.
I don't
but
want
this
the
is
episode.
my
The
train of
episode is
thought.
very
I thought that
implicating.
He was going somewhere in bigger in life, so I was like, this shit looked really trashy. I
So
look
what?
trashy,
Everybody
my
has a
titties
beginning.
out.
So
Titties
though.
out? Oh, I got
Coño,
that.
esta producción al final. Esta producción. Yo, last time I had to dig for my own beer. Now I got Felipe.
Tráeme una.
I'm sorry, what's your name,
Felipe. Tráeme una.
Is that who we
Yo,
give the
what's
keys
his
to
name?
to let me to the house?
Yo, what's his name?
No,
What's his
do we
real
want to
name?
give his name or do we want to like La Voz del
That is
Pueblo?
Felipe. This is Felipe from now on.
He's Felipe?
He's Felipe.
Alright.
I,
Gracias, Felipe.
Yo,
de la nueva
Felipe.
persona.
Felipe, al final.
Coño.
Me trae una. So
Virgen de la
anyways,
Altagracia. Dios.
so do you
So-
want
I've
to tell
never
us
been to
about
a
yourself?
podcast. I've been to the YouTube podcast space and I've never been.
Served like this.
Shit.
So that means you should come back all the time and tell everybody and tell your friends and tell your friends and tell your friends.
Tell your friends. No, I think Nuevayol has my back.
Of course.
He will come.
Whenever.
And Negro too. So, whatever.
Not him. He got to pay $15 every time he make this trip.
I love a Negro. So,
Love don't pay the bills.
I
he don't have to pay my
Let
bills.
him know.
I am very independent woman. I don't
So
need a
does
man
this
to pay
program
me
give us a
anything.
stipend?
So anyway,
Does this program give us a stipend to commute back and forth? Does production have the
I can
budget?
pay you for that.
I
Okay. Coño, este podcast.
I can pay you for that
Estas
too,
mujeres
honey.
están
I would
buscando
never
la
leave you
funda.
hanging.
Punta se están buscando
I
aquí.
would
Virgen de la
never check your
Altagracia.
cash app
Ay,
later,
Dios.
honey.
Oh, no
So
relajes.
anyways,
Before you finish your
Oh,
sentence,
Dios mío.
I just want to say one thing.
Felipe.
We
oh,
are a team, but she will pay you. The
Shout
money
out to
won't come
Felipe.
from me.
No.
The money will not come out of these pockets.
Yeah.
But go ahead, boo.
Yeah.
I will bring out my pockets for Nuevayol. It's okay. So anyway, so
What exactly are they paying?
Mr. Nuevayol, tell me a little bit about yourself. We saw, okay, so Mr. Papi Chulo is available. So I just want to let you guys that he will be, are you going to be in the show? So he was recently in some love show. What's the show called?
It's called Enamorándonos.
I really want to go to this show, by the way.
On
So go ahead.
what?
On
On?
Unimas. But is it
What's it again?
Unimas?
Unimas? Oh,
What
that
is
sounds
it- what is it
familiar.
in English?
It's a Univision. It's a channel
Under Univision.
under
Univision.
Univision.
That sounds like a great channel.
Yeah, it's like we shoot the studios in the Univision complex. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so where's that located?
Why you sound so fucking sarcastic? What's going on here?
Funny. And I'll come
No.
across this table.
Yeah. Easy.
Don't-
Yo, I'm just trying to get the promo out because I work for the company. That's why.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I do.
I do. Yo, that's crazy. He's promoing Univision, but he didn't promo the party we have next week for Halloween.
Ooh.
We've only sold.
Ooh.
Let me shut the fuck up, because this shit's gonna be the hottest motherfucking party in the motherfucking tri-state area. In this motherfucking costume party, we about to come out of pocket to win and shit. So show the fuck. We got hookahs for the low. We got entrances for the low. Hit me up, Mr. Nuevayol, NegrosParty, D. Espinal, Tyler Espinal, Zobo America.
Can we
Okay,
get into
So let's go back to Mr. Nuevayol.
October 31st, the hottest party at Anais Lounge.
Anais down, 52 Garden, Super Safe, New Jersey. Don't forget. Mr. Nuevayol, DFP9, Tyler River, and Negro Catolazo, your girlfriend, Sonny Topic in the building. The hottest Halloween party. Y'all invited. Y'all just gotta pull up and that's it. All you gotta do is, we're here with Negro and Nuevayol. Final. Wow.
Instead of
Movie
paying 50, you pay
espectacular.
35. What's up?
Okay.
All right. We're back to
All
normal.
right,
Back to
so
normal.
Mr. Nuevayol, please let us know a little bit more about the show. Let us know when you're going to be on the show the next time and what happened in the last episode that you were on the show. And why did you decide to go?
You came out on TV?
Yeah, live all last week. Yeah.
Wow.
Did they-
What's
So
happening
wait,
again?
okay. So what happened in the show? How was the show?
So the show.
Before
Coño, pero mi hermana, déjame hablar.
Before you get to that part, make sure you let us know how you got on the show.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
All right. So the concept of the show is it's a love-seeking reality show, right? So you look for love, basically.
Are you looking for love?
Nah, I'm just bullshitting my way through the fucking industry.
Este mamacuevo dice que sí, yo, este mamacuevo. Fake the fuck, nigga.
Oh, yeah. Nah. Yo, listen. It's very hard for a guy like me to find somebody who wants to be with me for who I really am,
Please,
right?
okay, so-
There's clout
totally
chasers
agree.
out here.
Facts.
So when Univision approached me with the opportunity to find some love, some real love,
So
and
you
get to know
really
some...
think they're not gonna clout chase
No.
in a fucking show?
No, I think Univision has my best...
Have you ever watched The Bachelor?
think-
They don't be clout chasing.
Exactly.
Ay, por favor.
I think Univision has my best love interest at heart. And I so wholeheartedly believe that. Okay? So, enamorándonos on Univision, on Unimás, a division of Univision. The concept is, so you have people on a panel, right? And those are the original people. They're called enamorados.
I saw like a year ago. I wanted it to try out.
Yeah, and
What's
then
enamorados?
So they go ahead.
the lovers, like
Oh,
they
okay,
have
okay,
this
okay.
panel of lovers,
Alright.
and then people from home can call and say, "I want to get to know so and so person." So they'll call in and say, and then Univision will fly you into Miami into the studios to meet this person. But it's kind of like a blind date at first. They'll bring you on stage. There's a door splitting you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You ask each other a question, then the door's open. And then it's up to the person that they came for to say,
I wanna
yes,
see
I
you."
want to keep going. I want to keep getting to know you. So they'll go on a date.
So what you mean is like,
Let's
so
go on it.
you're on the.
I'm on the
why not?
panel.
What is the show called?
Enamorándonos.
So you're on. I can't say that. Anyway.
Yes.
I got you.
Lovers, lovers.
The Lovers Show.
Yeah.
I can't. Enamorados.
No, we're going to
Coño.
na,
Na.
mo,
Mo.
ran,
Ran.
do,
Do.
nos.
No. The Lover Show. Anyway, so say you. I could call up and say, I want to meet
Yeah.
Mr. Nuevayol.
Yeah.
And then they'll say, okay, come to Miami.
Yeah, they'll fly you out. They'll pay
And
for
then
your
I'll
ticket.
come to Miami and
Yeah.
then I'll
You
come on the show.
She's
And then
going.
I have the blind thing.
Yeah,
and
you
Yes.
don't see the
we'll
person.
talk.
Yeah.
And
For a
then
little bit.
You say or I say I want more.
I say it's up to me because you're coming for me. So obviously you're already interested. So it's up to me to say, okay, yeah, this person is somebody I want to get to know further. So after I say yes, then they'll send us on a date, whatever it might be. It's up to me to
And-
pick the date.
Then after the date, what happens?
After the date, they'll bring us back on the show the next day and ask. Sometimes, yes.
I
Crazy.
don't.
They'll ask me, hey, how was the date? Do you want to go on a second date? And then either I say yes or I say no. If I say yes, we'll go on a second date. If no, they'll send you home and they'll put me back on the panel and just wait for somebody else to call.
I would
So-
love to go on the show. I'm going to apply. Now, on a real
Yo, las
note.
mujeres, ¿cómo están?
Wait.
Durísima.
I have a
Loco,
question.
modelo.
So
Yeah.
this is pretty much for you to find a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So that
and
is
they'll
what you're
keep
looking
going
for.
until you find a girlfriend, or it's up to a certain point.
Somebody got to keep calling.
After 3 solid dates, they'll ask you, so where do you want to take this? Do you want to keep on the show and see where it goes? Or do you want to make your, solidify the relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, and then you're off the show regardless? And they'll follow you. They'll follow up once in a while to see how the relationship is going.
Have they only pair you with people from like New York because you're from New York, or it doesn't?
No,
matter?
it doesn't matter.
And the second,
People could fly in from California and try to
That's
meet with me.
awesome.
my other question,
Have a
and
long
then
distance relationship.
my other question is,
Yeah.
long distance.
It's feliz a
Um,
los cuatro. Why
How many
not?
dates have you been on so far? Oh, you're not allowed to tell us.
No, none. If you watch the show, so
I tried
went
to,
on
but
there.
I don't
I went
understand what
on
they're
there.
saying.
I went on there trying to bag a Puerto Rican chick,
In real
gorgeous. Yeah, like they hit me up. They're like, "Yo, we have a casting call for this show called Enamorándonos. Do you want to audition?" I say, "Yeah, of course." So me and my boy D. Espinal, we went to the audition downtown, and we got picked. And then they're like, "Yo, we want you guys to come on the show." So I get down there, and I don't know who I'm going for, because they didn't show me anybody. I haven't seen the show. I've never seen the show, so I don't know who's on the panel. D. Espinal, he's seen the show, so he knows the girls on there. So he's like, "Yo, I want the girl with the fattest ass." Yeah, to the casting people. So I guess they like that bluntness from him. So they're like, "Yo, we got the person for you. Her name is Jormairi." So we get down to Miami, and I still don't know who I want to pick.
That name sounds familiar.
Wow.
She's from here. She's from New York. She's from Jersey. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
So you probably know her.
You probably did her too, because you do everybody. You don't fuck everybody.
But why are you bringing up your personal issue up on the podcast?
No.
Yo, Nuevayol,
Ding,
keep
ding,
on going,
ding,
please.
ding.
Keep on going, please.
We've already discussed it in his podcast.
Nuevayol, keep on going, please.
So when I get there, there's this Puerto Rican chick. She got like gray eyes. Like I've never seen that shit in my life. So I was like, that's the one I want.
So you seen her before you went on the show?
Because they're already on the show. They're already on the panel. So if you
called for her.
I didn't call for. I went there. I was there and I saw her.
So they paired you guys up.
Yeah. So then they put us on stage together.
And what did she say? Did she say?
She
yes?
said hell no, because she was intimidated of how blunt I was. If you watch the episode, I'm very in your face. I'm very like, yo, mami, que lo que vamos a hacer? Like, I'm here for you. What's good?
She saw
like,
that Dominican accent. She was like,
yeah. So then they asked her like, yo, do you want to take? And then after the show, I'm gonna shut up. That I can't say that.
You don't say
that. That's off camera. That's off camera. Yeah. Nah, I can't say that because then I'll like.
So
we'll
you
both get in
haven't been
trouble.
on a date yet?
Not on the show. Well, they came for me. And I said,
We'll wait to air this.
all right.
No, we're not.
No, we will. We have 3 more episodes to edit before we start.
all right. Anyways, they want me as a regular on the show,
Did you
but
fuck her?
no, we have.
All right, go ahead.
They want me as a regular on the show, but I have responsibilities up here like rent, car note, daughter,
And they're not gonna pay you for it.
and they don't pay you for the show.
Okay,
no.
so no.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
But exposure.
It's an investment.
Yes, I was just.
Yeah.
Not if
so,
you got a daughter, kids, everything. And you
Yeah,
what you
so last week on Friday when I finished the film week, they asked me like, yo, we want you to come back Monday. Well, I gotta fly back to New York over the weekend.
Is that the reason why you decided to move jobs? Because it would be easier for you to.
No, I
maneuver?
quit my job before this opportunity even
Okay.
came up.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I decided to go back, so I'm gonna be flying back out on Monday of next week.
Okay. Well, congratulations. I hope you do find somebody.
I
You
guess.
bitches can't have him, so y'all could try.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna be on the show
Let
again
him
next
know
week
who you
live.
love, Mr. Novioli.
I love Veronica. All right.
Y'all can
There's
keep
only
trying, but he
there's
don't
only
want y'all.
space for Veronica.
Allegedly.
You bitches is mad.
I don't care.
Love her energy. I really do love her energy. Now that we are talking about you guys, and we are talking about a potential person, okay.
Potential. Oh, okay. Partner.
Right.
Potential partner.
Potential.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna find somebody. I promise.
Excuse
All right.
me?
Whatever.
For the show.
Oh.
You saw them gray eyes, girls. You better.
I'm gonna keep trying.
I
With
can wear contacts. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I do.
So my question to you guys, is it very difficult, and I know that Mr. Nuevayol, you keep saying this, but I really haven't had a conversation with you about this. Is it very hard for you guys to actually, because, and I'm not going to say this because you guys are busy, because I can't say that you guys are busy. I am one of this person who have actually been with somebody who's very busy, and I still hold him down. But do you think that because you have a lot of choices out there and because you are exposed to so many women, it is very hard for you guys to settle? Forget the part that you're busy. There's going to be somebody there for you. But is it hard for you guys to settle for somebody because you have so many options?
Do you want to tackle?
Fuck it, yeah.
Oh, is it because that? But is it because they throwing a pussy at y'all? It's so easy.
No, because no. I don't think it's because they're throwing their whatever.
For me, it's hard to settle down. For me, it's
Okay.
like it's not gonna be fair for me or it's not gonna be fair for her. One thing is because of the time, because it doesn't matter how much you say, hey, I'll hold you down or whatever, like I'll be here for you, go ahead, do you. Women want a guy who's home on weekends. Women want a guy who comes home and pays attention to them and gives them time. But for me, I can't do that because my schedule is so unpredictable that I might not be home on a Tuesday night to eat popcorn with you. I might not be home on a weekend, especially on a weekend. I'm going to be around a lot of other people. And it doesn't matter how secure a woman might be. It's going to bother them when you see me on social media dancing bachata pegadito with somebody else. And I can't. Yes, I can't. Right now, it's not going to be
if
fair.
If that was the case, then Romeo Santos wouldn't be his wife. I mean, other people wouldn't have their wives. I don't think that.
The exception is money. I'm gonna tell you. You can't compare me to Romeo Santos' money.
I'm not gonna compare you to him. Obviously.
Like his money has this girl held down. Like she could do.
Do you think that is his money?
She probably cheating on Romeo Santos every time he's out here, so she could feel better. Like you don't know nobody's business at the end of the day.
I totally understand that, but you're putting an excuse to why.
I'm not putting an excuse. I'm saying my reality. My reality is, I'm a social media influencer. I'm a comedian. I go all over. I travel all over. I have all this attention. I have women coming after me, not for me, but
there's not anybody secure enough to hold you down because
there probably is, but not in my circle because all the women around me are immature. Like if I want to find somebody, I'm gonna have to look for somebody who's 40, 45.
That is not true.
That is true.
Wait.
All the girls,
I have a question.
I'm 27. Girls that are after me are 22, 23, 24. These girls don't know what they want in life.
Are you paying attention to the girls that are actually paying attention?
Wait.
So I don't have nobody paying
attention. Is the singer, right? That you say.
Tu Romeo, mami.
Yeah.
So
bachateame. Bananas. So nasty.
And the defense, I would say,
será la suela del zapato que tú.
of defending the situation because I would put Romeo Santos on like a Drake level.
Yes.
You won't see Drake on his Insta story or like people tagging, I was at the club. Like if we go to...
He is a social media influencer. Drake is really not an so he has to do these things.
No, but even when last year when I met
Drake had a baby by a stripper.
Oh God.
Okay, and
so last year when I met Blame It On
that's the only bitch he can trust because at least he knows she's out for his.
Well, no, because she came out and said he's being a deadbeat. Like she came out and said that.
But I just wanted to. So last year I met Lala and Quay. They're social media influencers. The guy that wears the blue wig.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the girl, they became best friends. So in a sense where he's right. He can't be in a relationship. They're not, you're right, social media influencer. He's not on Drake's level. But also Romeo Santos is not on a social media influencer level because if we see them in the club, girl, it's 15,000 security blocking you out. You can't come next to them. You can't be by them. You zoom in. We here. They all the way there. And you zooming in like, I'm at the club with them. You got to remember, it's different. And from when I see him on his social media, not me per se, because you ain't my man, but me, if my man is out there... If my man is out there with a lot of the people that say, oh my God, I met Mr. Nuevayol, I met Mr. Nuevayol, that becomes a lot because if
I've been with Mr. Nuevayol out, and I would tell you that I wouldn't. No, we're always arguing. I'll be honest with you, I would not be mad at what you do. I've seen it firsthand, so I wouldn't be mad at what you do. Si tú te pasas, es tu culpa. If you go overboard or if you do things that you're not supposed to in a relationship, that's something with you, not something with that other person. That's something that you have to fix. You can't blame it on another person.
If it goes, no, you're right. If I make out with a girl on the club having a relationship at home, then that's on me. Yes. But if I'm hanging out with girls in VIP in my hosting,
why can't your girl be with you?
What if she's not supportive? That's a whole nother.
Okay,
that's a whole
but what if
story.
you have a supportive girlfriend? For example, that guy who has his girlfriend.
But you didn't let me finish my point, though.
She claimed they're always together.
They're both on the same level.
But they're lucky that they have a combination.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What I'm saying is, do not blame your fame or do not block yourself from love because you're afraid that you're gonna hurt somebody.
I'm not blocking myself. I just gotta be cautious.
Wait. Yeah, but you're gonna be like this for the rest of your life.
Why?
Wait.
If that's the case, you want to get somewhere. Correct?
I gotta find somebody on the same. That's why actors date actors. That's why rappers date rappers. That's why, because you know.
So you think you have to find somebody on your same level in order for you to.
If I keep growing, yes. If I keep growing, I can't get a regular girl like a regular. I can't.
Can you go back to what you was about to say before?
I lost my train of thought because Nairobi didn't let me finish.
First of all, I barely.
I got a half
on
point
this
across.
Podcast this time, so I've always been interrupted. But okay, go ahead. Do you think?
I didn't know what he was gonna say. That's why I was.
What was the conversation?
It was you.
It was your conversation. You spearheaded it, and then you flipped the switch. Anyways,
I didn't know.
It's all perception, right? So, like you were saying.
What have you been through? No.
Mer diablo, infierno, I'm going through right now.
No, but what have you?
Mierda, no.
What have you been through that made you feel this way?
Is everything like, all right, so my baby moms, right? We were together for 10 years.
Do you want to speak about this right now?
No, I guess not.
Okay. I just wanna make it clear.
Qué maldito podcast.
I want to make it clear.
Can I talk? Can I?
Make it clear.
So this morning I had some bacon, egg, and cheese.
Okay.
For
My
lunch
baby
I had
over there in my right hand
Jesus
corner.
Christ.
Before you finish and explain, because I want to hear the story. I just want to say this one thing because you brought up Chicle and Melanie.
Mm-hmm.
You got to remember where they started. They started together as a team.
He started and then she copped on. Yes. He started and then she hopped on.
So I think the fact of that situation is that the popularity of and their growth became when they were together, right? So now I think that's a situation where it's much more easier to balance because now we're both in the mix.
Yeah.
You see where I'm getting at?
Do you think that you have the Romeo Santos complex and where you think that your fans are not going to love you anymore because you got somebody and you're going to show them off?
I don't know what that
So-
means.
No.
I didn't know that was a thing, and that's definitely not it.
So before,
Like if nobody, I don't think nobody could feel as loved as I do. I feel like, let me yo callarme.
but you got to remember, Chicle.
I understand.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Exactly.
Siri.
So
Siri doesn't understand.
your point. Women and people love relationships. So if I had a girl by my side, I would show her off because that would attract other girls. Like these girls are attracted to
The ring.
exactly. So that's not. That doesn't apply to me.
That's not going to phase you. That helps you.
Yeah,
if
I wish
anything.
I wish I could find somebody who could come to my stand-up shows, who could come to my
Support
host
you.
things, who could be there for me and be like, yo, that's my girl right there. Like, but it is at the end of the day, like most of the girls in my circle are superficial and are there just for show.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
I hope I'm not one of those girls. But Mr. Negro al Oscuro,
I'm sorry.
because I've been dying to hear what the hell you have to say.
You breaking stuff?
Habla rápido porque Nairobi está.
I know, as I'm trying to adjust and it's not working for me. But all right. Anyways.
Maybe if you put it this way and down.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just
That's
like
not
a
how you
vibe. It's like a vibe.
Alright, gotcha.
I don't know. Anyways.
Totally understand.
Yo, no te como Felipe.
Felipe,
no te rías.
no, déjame Felipe. Felipe me tiene happy a mí.
So
Déjame Felipe
listen,
quieto.
this is my thing with this situation, right? I think being in this industry, being exposed to so many amazing women, I think we become a bit more selective as to who we want next to us.
También.
Y'all do.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think on top of that, we are less likely to settle because we have options.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so
Any option.
Agree.
No, I don't think too many. I think we have options, and the reason why I say not too many is because you should never have too many options. You know what I mean? You're always gonna make a choice, and whether your choice is right or not is what you got to live by. You know, I
Preach.
think, you know, I me personally, right? I live a lifestyle where I'm very free.
You a swinger, bro?
No, I'm not a swinger. I'm not a swinger.
Swingers aren't free.
I'm not a swinger. But you know, I'm very free. You know, when it comes to this. Now,
You Captain Morgan?
Does that keep you from being with somebody?
No, it doesn't.
He's a
But
Pisces, that's why.
the situation with, you know, picking someone is that I think one of my main things, and I think you brought it up, is I don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I
that
mean?
was my point.
So I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm gonna be with you, but I'm second guessing whether I want this or not.
So then you
Like-
never really like the person. You don't. When you
But
like somebody, you don't
pero
second
mi
guess.
hermana, the thing is, it doesn't
You can
always
like
work like
multiple
that.
people at
It
the
doesn't
same
always.
time.
It
You
doesn't.
don't
al-
second guess.
You can-
But it
you
doesn't
can, like-
always work like that. It doesn't
Exactly.
always like.
I understand
you just
it doesn't
do-
always work that way.
It's not
then
always black and white.
Then that's the person that doesn't belong to you. If you're not willing
but
to
what
just,
but what if that person right now I'm second guessing them, but then later on I find out this is the person I want to be
Yeah.
with. So that's the thing.
You're never
It's
sure
not,
in the beginning.
Not everything in the world is concrete, white and black.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's the gray area, and
Yes.
sometimes when you're caught up in that gray area, you have to make a choice whether listen, am I willing to take the risk and hurt this person
so
or
when
not?
are you ready?
Whenever I feel like it.
When you know, let me know because obviously you have a book that the rest of us haven't read. Shit, like nobody has the answer to these things, Nairobi.
Ahorita yo te voy a agarrar.
Everybody has everybody has a different situation.
Bájate,
Like
vete a 10,
there's
que
not a
20
universal
demasiado
rule.
rápido.
There's not a universal rule
I'm
for
just
everybody.
asking these questions because I feel like you
But I
guys
feel
are,
you're asking a question,
What are
but
the
then when we
questions?
answer, I feel like it's wrong. Like
No, you know what it is.
because I also okay. I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking you this question. I'm asking you this question because just because you're a social media influencer does not mean that is the only career that you take by having to stand by somebody. I happen to be a person, a female at that, who works maybe 80 hours a week, and I've been doing that since I'm 17 years old. It has been a problem in my relationship, and before you have asked...
Actually, I have a very important stat.
Okay, so that is the reason why I'm asking. So it's... and I will not blame it on my... And I've had a guy who has held me down no matter what I am going through. So that is why I'm telling you. Sometimes you go weeks without seeing a person, and that person still holds you down. So that's why I'm asking you, is it the options that you have are out there? Because I have a lot of options. That doesn't mean I'm looking. But, and I also had somebody, also, is it a good thing or a bad thing? It can go both ways. It could be a bad thing because sometimes you don't have enough time for somebody, but that doesn't, most of the time, that's not the reason. And it can go a really good way and we stick together and later on you see us growing something big. Because honestly, whoever's with you at the end is only with you for the money. They're not with you because they love you. They're only with you because of what you are. You said before, 5 minutes ago, you said, I want to be with somebody my same level. You really realize they're looking for you just for what the fuck you got. And I'd rather grow with somebody.
No.
Because at least that person...
That's wrong. Agree. No. I got to pause this. No. She said no. Listen.
I'd rather grow if that person agrees with me. If that person doesn't agree with me to grow with me, they can leave.
I need to finding somebody who's on the same level as me doesn't necessarily mean, because if they're on the same, okay, that's what I said. But what you said is they're only with me for what I got. Why are they with me for what I got if they got the same thing that I got? That's why I need somebody who's on the same level with me. That's why Mila Kunis is with Ashton Kutcher. Because they started acting together in the 70s show. That's why Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill got together. Separated, but they got together. That's why all these industry people are with industry people, because
and then they don't last.
They grow together.
All right.
Because
let me just throw in this stat.
They grow together. They grow together.
You work where do you work as?
I'm a nurse.
A nurse. Perfect. That's amazing. All right. So there's a stat that says that doctors and nurses who date and marry people outside of the industry, 80% of those marriages don't last.
Thank you.
Okay.
And it does not last because the amount of time that these people have to work.
Okay.
Most of the marriages that work for those people is people who are either nurses as well or doctors as well.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say with that is that there's going to be a lot of jobs, there's going to be a lot of careers that sometimes dating somebody outside of it is very difficult because they don't understand how your industry works.
Thank you.
And I agree with you in that aspect.
Thank you, Negro.
Because nobody's going to understand. And that is something different from...
No, it's the same shit.
How is it the same shit? You're telling me that you have...
A usted lo que le gusta que discutir.
Yeah, like, it's not the same.
That means I want to argue.
I agree with you with the fact that, I would have to come to a level of understanding, and that's why if you tell me that, I understand you more than...
It's the same shit I said.
Okay.
I need somebody on the same level as me, somebody who's on the same level playing field, so I know it's real.
So somebody coming up would be an issue? Even if they're...
Yeah, because somebody coming up is trying to play leapfrog with me.
Wow.
Nah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Do you have... I'm not a person to look for a man because of what they have, so I don't agree.
And I don't have shit. Like, don't get me wrong. I have nothing. I have zip. But the perception is that we're out here living in Malibu,
going to Miami, thinking that you're on TV, on Unimas, Univision. No, what I'm saying is, it's not 9 to 5, but when you tell somebody that, listen, you're on Unimas, you're on Univision, you travel to Miami, you got the hundreds and thousands of followers.
300,000,
you feel me? And people are always on you, like, you know what I mean? People really think that this fame thing really comes along with a lot of, like,
equals money,
dollar signs. When it doesn't.
That's crazy that you said that, because I was watching. So Diddy does the Revolt.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to Atlanta. Now he's in LA doing the Revolt. And the guy I was telling you about, the guy with the blue hair, he was on there saying,
what's his name?
Quay. Blame it on Quay. He was on there saying, I had 2.1 million followers.
Oh, I saw this.
But I was broke.
I saw this.
But to everybody on the internet, because everybody feeds off the internet, it's like, well, you have 300,000 followers and you're doing this and you're here and you're there. So I already know you're at the top. I already know you have this. I already know you're making it. But he was like, y'all just see this on the internet. He was like, I didn't have good people around me. My manager team wasn't good. None of the people on my team. And he was like, I still was selling shoes with 2 million followers, and I had no money.
Yeah, I saw that. That was deep.
No, it was great.
It was deep.
So for him, because he's this is exactly what he's going through.
No, but it's the truth. It's not even about that. It's about like,
But you know that the internet is a facade.
A lot of people.
A lot of people don't think it is.
Think that. A lot of people think
a lot of people still think I can't speak English.
Yo,
So
because of
everything,
talks,
everybody,
yeah.
7
Because of
donkey,
his
27
personality.
chicken, sometime, one time, all the time.
Cantó que
Well,
fue
I'm
chibi.
here to say that he can speak English and he can speak English
Te
great.
está defendiendo. She loves you.
Thank you, Veronica. Somebody on this podcast should.
He's one.
Shit.
He's one of my favorites.
Yo le voy a dar 3 galletas.
I think it's because we understand one another.
Of course, we're right here. We're in sync.
Yes.
We understand each other's ideologies. We don't go against each other's.
These people always go against it, but it's okay.
Keep saying what you were saying.
No, we're gonna move on. Thank you so much for answering that question.
I didn't answer. You don't let me, but it's okay.
Yo! Ráfagas!
Leave in the comments
I don't
below.
know if you love me or you hate me. Which one is it? Pick.
Love and hate.
Pick.
Aventura. So
Fucking
nasty.
pick.
I don't know what they're saying.
That's the name of the album.
What album?
An Aventura album.
Aventura. Romeo Santos was in a group.
He was in a group.
Oh, speaking.
But before we talk about groups, I'm sorry. Can we get back to this and then we can change the subject, move
What?
on, end
What's
it?
up?
Melanio and Chinky, whatever his name is.
Chicle.
You have to remember, as much as y'all gonna say is Chicle, he made a couple of videos, but they were here because
Yeah.
they were making videos together.
Yes.
Suave, mami, bájale 10.
No,
we were-
Bájale
it's true.
10.
I agree with you.
Nosotros estamos de
So they
acuerdo.
made it to the top together.
I
Pero mi
agree with
amor,
you.
que le baje 10,
It was not
coñazo.
that he was in the situation
Yeah.
and then she came out.
Exactly.
Pero
No,
Chuck-
no,
They-
together.
J&B. Boom. 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 This is what New York sounds like.
We have to get a sound
Yeah,
system.
okay.
Boom.
I agree. I agree with
What
you.
it sounds like.
Oh
You done?
my God.
Yeah, a little rant there.
No, because y'all was like, no, he didn't.
Yeah, we
Yes,
did. We
yes,
did
they
agree.
did.
No, I did
We
agree
did say
with
that.
you. Exactly. Yeah, she didn't, but I did.
Anyways,
Well, go ahead.
what we got? What we
Do
got?
you think like a chicken wing?
I don't eat chicken wings no more.
Okay,
not?
Miss Keto Vegan.
No
Go ahead.
keto, just diet life.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag.
So we want to thank you guys for coming on this lovely
No, wait.
podcast.
Oh, okay. All right. Bye.
Wait,
Have a
wait,
good
wait.
afternoon.
Oh,
Wait,
I didn't know
wait.
if you wanted to do that. Are you going to
It's-
talk about how
it's
you?
at that time. Yeah.
Oh, so we're gonna cut that and then we're gonna go to here. So guys, the next topic is crazy lady over here proposed to a man. Nairobi has proposed to a man. So what we're gonna do is listen to this. I'm not even gonna say what I want to say.
Don't judge her though. Like,
I never. This is a no judgment
take no
zone.
judgment.
But you're
As
calling her
always,
crazy.
I don't.
why
you
is she
gon-
crazy?
Okay.
Because I'm gonna say my piece once she tells us the story. Come on, Nairobi.
Ojalá yo que una mujer me dé un anillo para yo no tener que comprarlo.
You
What that
know,
mean?
I will tell you this. I will tell you, because it's funny because we had a conversation about how would I like to be
Proposed.
proposed to. And it's weird that I didn't really bring it up on your podcast and I thought about it after. But how do I start this? I did ask permission before I spoke about this. But people, I put up a post and I said, there's a secret about me. Not a secret. I won't call it a secret, but
But something that not a lot of people know.
nobody knew.
Okay, so
until
it's a
now.
secret.
I did ask for somebody to marry me.
Okay.
And a lot of people were asking me how I did it, what happened, how was the relationship. There was a question you asked me. I don't know if you remember the question. Yeah. The question was, do you think that took somewhat of the manhood of the man?
Or do you mean did you take some of the manhood from the man because you proposed to him?
Correct.
Okay.
Now-
he asked you that.
Yes, obviously he forgot. But he did ask me that question, and I think I know why you asked me that question. I think that when I do have gone out with you and stuff like that, I always offer to pay. I've always so I'm a little more like they can call me the man in the group and stuff like that. I do my part, but in part I do that because I feel like you're not fucking me, you're not my man, you're not doing anything for me. I am just a friend, so I shouldn't take from you because I'm your friend. You know, so I would rather
Who raised you?
if I'm just a friend, I shouldn't take from you. If we're sitting in the same table.
No, when he did.
If we're sitting in the same table, then I feel like, or we're friends. I don't feel like I should take from you. So I'm just that's.
You're not taking from me. You're taking from the restaurant because the restaurant is the one feeding you.
I can't.
I'm just exchanging
but anyways, that's
currency.
That's just the person that I am. So that's the reason why I do it, and I understand the question why you asked. Now, when I did propose to this man, for the people that are asking, I was with him. I lasted with him 10 years. I was with him, I believe, a year and a half before I proposed. How I proposed, because a lot of people are asking me.
Yeah, what'd you do? Did you play music?
Jose, to be exact. So, I...
Ya lo pasado, pasado.
That's the song?
No.
Oh.
That's one of
No
them.
me interesa.
Y lloré.
No, we are not having a session because we need to know how this went down.
It's my fault.
So I went. It was Valentine's Day.
Oh, wow.
I was 19 years old. I was very, very young.
It was a rainy day. The sun was
I
out.
bought the ring, and it's funny because when I bought
birds
the
were
ring, I
chirping.
told this person. She was like, "What? You're buying a ring for a guy?"
Wait, let's bring this back a little bit. Hold on. 19
Yes.
is when you proposed. 10 years with him, so you were with him since you were 10?
No. I lasted 10 years with him.
Oh, you lasted 10
It
years
was
with
10
him.
years. I did not get proposed to him and then.
Okay, ya le
Negros
llega el flow. Ya le llega el flow. Okay.
If for anybody who's asking, because everybody's asking me,
He
did
said
he?
10?
For a lot of people ask me. So they asked me, did you get on your knees? I did not get on my freaking knees.
Why not?
Okay.
Because she always does.
Because I don't think that
Because that's associated with.
With?
I've sucked his dick plenty more times
Exactly,
before that, and I got
so-
on my knees way before
Exactly.
that.
So if you get on your knees again,
So now, but
exactly.
why didn't you get on your knees then?
I
Propose,
did not get on a ring
because that symbolizes dick sucking, and
I sucked his dick that night though.
that's what I'm saying. So how are you gonna?
Wait, did he say yes?
Okay.
When you were sucking dick?
Because I hope he did if you got on them knees to...
Yeah.
Stand up.
But at
No, let's hear
19?
the story.
Okay.
So you didn't get on your knees?
I did not get on my knees. What I did was, we were romantic. He was with the music. I had some lingerie on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Shit, it's kind of hard to say no at that point.
Pues sí, lo que quiera, ven, mámamelo. Di lo que tú quieras, mámamelo.
Yeah.
This was
I
at
don't
a
know if that
hotel or
was,
the
I
house?
did buy like Cuban tobaccos. He liked tobaccos and stuff like that.
Who sold you tobaccos at 19?
I brought food.
Man, this country's corrupted.
Really nice. And I put it in a champagne bottle. I don't know if I bought a Moet or like something else.
At 19? I don't know.
Champagne,
understand.
like the cup?
I had a cup of champagne, and I put the ring in the bottom. Yeah, so I put the ring in the bottom, and
Atención, si hoy en el 2019 existen mujeres así, por favor, mándame un DM.
so after that, we're having a romantic moment, and I know he's gonna drink the freaking champagne, so he's drinking, and I'm like, yeah, drink some more. So he's drinking, and then he sees the ring, and he's like. So he's confused at 2 seconds. He's like,
I would be
what
too.
is that?
Confused
so
2 seconds?
So he takes it out, and he's like.
He laughed?
No, he didn't
Oh.
laugh. He was just like, what? And I'm like, okay. So I did love this man. Like, I genuinely
Obviously.
no.
You love him.
No. I did love this man at some point.
You love
And
him.
it was, oh my God.
It bothers you the fact that I'm saying this because you love him.
No.
You still
because-
love him.
You love him.
Okay.
You probably don't love him as you used to before, but you
That
love
only
him.
lasts an hour.
Anyways,
finish the
but it's
story
okay.
now,
Keep on
Ruby.
going. You still love him.
So, I
Love him.
Stop, y'all, because I want to hear the rest of the story.
We're
Is that she
mature,
loves
I'm
him?
sorry.
So I could say no. You're gonna say yes. I could say yes. You're gonna say okay, got it. Like I'm not.
Okay,
You
all right.
believe what you want.
We believe that you love him.
then stick with that. So he didn't say no. He said yes. He did say I was young. He was like, you're very young. He is 10 years older than me. Okay?
Hold up.
Yeah.
So a 29-year-old ass nigga with a 19-year-old?
Yes.
Ass nigga.
Damn.
Yes.
Maldito abusador. Roba
No,
cuna.
I lied to him.
Roba cuna como quiera. Anyways, keep
Yeah,
on
I definitely...
It's up to the guys. PSA. It's your responsibility to find out about the girl you're about to fuck.
Yeah.
So if she tells you she's 21 and she's really 18, 17, 16 is your fault. You got to figure it out. You got to meet the parents. You got to ask questions. You got to check ID. It's not a game out there. I'm not even joking.
It's not a game because I definitely did lie to him. So,
But that's not your fault. Again, la mente de una carajita is not developed. So
I
she'll
did
lie
have
to
a
you
fake
as much
ID,
as you want. But it's up
okay.
to you as a 29-year-old man to figure these things out.
Yeah.
She was legal. She was 19, but still.
Anyways, keep on going.
So...
Just PSA for my guys right there. I don't want you to see you fail, man.
You're not going to fail if the person is 18.
It's cool. It's fine.
Regardless what you
I
say.
understand. Keep
So, I did understand that we were like, I would say we were in love at the time. He did say yes. He never ever.
Wore the ring?
He wore the ring for a minute, but really didn't wear it after. I was really weird, and I understood it. I didn't really care.
Why'd you understood that?
Because I proposed to him, he didn't propose to me. So he was just like,
But
I don't think
gas.
I don't think he wanted to wear the ring. I think he was embarrassed.
embarrassed
Why
of?
did he take it?
To not make me feel bad.
I would have done it.
Do you think that's the correct thing to do though?
I think at his point in his time, now that I'm 28 years old, and if I'm looking back to a 19-year-old, I would say you're young. I know, but the crazy thing is, I did last with him 10 years. So it was 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I was already ready to get married. So, but I don't think I think he still saw me as like a young woman. And didn't realize that I became a woman. And I think that he never asked. And somebody told me this when I was younger. They were like, listen, an older man, and I wanted it to point it out the same way as Cassie with Diddy. Diddy was never going to, and I understood her when she left the relationship and she left because Diddy already been there, done that, relationships, all that. She has not yet. So she wants that. So I wanted that. I wanted the love. I wanted everything. Obviously, it did last 10 years. But it was like...
R. Kelly and Aaliyah.
No, because R. Kelly was a certain age and Aaliyah was 14.
Oh.
So it was not like that.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. So, I think that we never got married because I don't think it was the anticipation of me. I really did feel like I loved him. I really did. Like, I did not want nothing else. And I did not want nothing else for a long time, I think, for at least 7 years.
You love him. It's okay.
I think, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to tell you that I'm in love with this person so you can stop saying that I love him?
No.
Or-
I just think that.
First of all, you don't stop loving somebody. You just
Okay,
learn how to live without them.
Okay, that's
but that
all
doesn't mean I'm in
You was
love.
on the money,
no,
bro.
No, you
You
got it all
love
incorrectly.
him.
I never said you were in love with him. I said you loved him.
Let me tell you something.
I said you love him.
I could still not be around a friend, not a coworker, and not a person that I loved before. Love them and not be around them.
Yeah. But this okay.
So
but what I'm trying to get at is that I'm not saying that you are in love with him. I never said that.
I'm not in love with him, and I will
but
always love him. I will always respect him as a person.
Okay,
He was with me for
that's
a
all I
pretty
said.
long time,
That's
so
all I said.
I will always respect him as a person.
That's all I said.
Just like if you have a baby mom, just like if you have
I totally
anything
agree.
like that.
Totally
you
agree.
will always respect that person.
And you will have love for them.
Okay, I have a question. Do you regret proposing?
Never. I would do it again if I have to. If I
To the
felt-
same guy because you love him?
To the same guy because that's exactly how I felt. And I'm not ashamed of feeling that I wanted to love somebody. And if they're scared because of whatever relationship happened before, I am not that same person. That whatever happened...
Was that your situation? Was that your situation?
I think that was my situation. I think that he'd have been there, done that, so he didn't really think that I was going to become the woman that he wanted me to become, and I became that woman. And he didn't realize it because he still thought I was like still 18, but now I'm 27. I'm like, wait, son. But I think we never got married, he never proposed. I think it was because I was with him for a long time, and I just...
Used to?
Huh?
Got used to each other?
What do you mean?
Like, yeah, I got used to each other, so he didn't think it was necessary for him to propose.
I think he thought I was always young. I think because and the same thing that happened with Cassidy. I don't think he ever thought I became a woman. Cassie. I'm sorry, Cassie.
In Cassie's, my opinion, because I'm not Diddy nor her,
Right.
he's never gonna marry that girl.
Same thing that I was telling you about
Diddy
the person I dated.
Wasting her time because he was still dipping and dabbling with everybody else, and she realized in this situation what made her move on and marry this guy and get pregnant by this guy is, may God rest her soul, when Kim Porter died, he's still mourning to this day. And one day somebody made a comment like about you trying to show love now, but you didn't marry that woman and you didn't show her all this love when you was with her. And he said, I know, and I regret that still to this day. And I think Cassie, seeing that, realized like, this is not the man for me. I wasted all these years with this man. Not your situation. But
I don't waste a lot of motherfucking. I don't call it a waste because you learn it's a learning progress, and I'm pretty sure I became the woman that I'm proud of what I became. So,
Odiosa. Una necia.
So just me.
Tú no oyes nada de mí, so
my
I'm
question
proud.
to you is,
Yo
what
no oigo
made
nada.
you propose to that man? And I'm just saying that man because that was your man.
I loved him.
Because
there was nothing else I'm telling you, for 7 years, there was nothing else I saw.
Is it because, so my opinion, I'm asking, is it because you wanted to be married and you was waiting for him to marry you, or this is what you wanted to do? Because my opinion, I don't give a damn if that's the last man on earth, and I know I want to be someone's wife.
You know
I
what?
want to be married, and I'm going to be married. If
I would do
that's
it
God's
again.
plan. But I'm not getting on my knees. I'm not asking a man to marry me because the way I was raised, that's a man's job.
I got you.
And I think we were all raised that way, but I genuinely felt that I love this man. So why am I going to wait for him to decide because he done been through something? Let me show you what a real woman is. Let's get married.
At 19, you felt you were a real woman?
I was still a real woman. And I left it at 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and I proved that I was a great woman. I'm not even going to go there, but I proved it. All day, like if it was about me being too young, then what happened at 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27? Like what happened?
You were already trapped because you had proposed.
Right. No, it wasn't about the proposal. No, I don't think that I was already trapped. I think that he got accustomed.
He got comfortable.
He got comfortable. That's what it was.
Used to.
Yes. And I wasn't doing anything about it. And that was the thing. And I also blame it on age difference. He already been there, done that, had the kid, had been married, legally married and all that. So I don't blame him. But don't blame me for finding my first love and wanting to just love you. If I'm you, like that's what I want. Like why am I gonna wait? If we're doing everything we're doing, if we have money together, we go on vacations together, everybody sees us, family, what are you waiting? What are you so scared of? Because you did it before, you can't do it again. So I'm losing because whatever your situation is.
That's the problem.
I'm losing.
But, so it sounds like that's why you proposed to him.
Why
like,
buy the milk?
That's it right there.
Wait. Why buy the milk when you already have the cow?
First of all, I didn't think about being the cow, being the milk. We were together. My thing was a union. My thing was him.
Yo tengo una vaca en Santo Domingo que da una leche buenísima.
I don't know what you're saying, but that's the
Yeah,
same.
the cow in DR that has some.
That milk is sweet.
Why
man.
buy the cow when you have the milk in a sense where I do the laundry, I go into church with you, I do this. I'm the wife already without the ring.
Right.
Why buy the cow when I already have the milk?
Right, you're 100%.
I'm giving you everything that a wife does. I'm doing my wifely duties. I cook you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I suck your dick, fuck you when you want. We pay the bills together, or you pay the bills. I pay the bills. I do the laundry. I take care of the kids. I am the housewife, house, but I do not have the ring. Why give it to you when you're doing everything that a wife already does?
Don't agree with that.
If I'm already doing all this time with you.
Don't agree with that.
If I'm giving you all this time, and we're together, you already know. It don't take you 5, 10, 15 years for you to know if you want to marry me if I'm already doing my wifely duties.
Okay, so well, first of all, you said wifely duties. It is not a duty to be a wife. That is not a duty.
Oof.
That's not a duty. Let me make that very clear. It is not a duty.
With the submission,
it's not a duty. It is not a duty. It's not a duty. No, and second part is when I marry someone, I am not marrying someone so that I can receive services.
Yeah, Veronica.
So
I'm not marrying. Hold on. I'm not marrying somebody so that somebody could fucking cook breakfast for me.
Tell him, nigga.
I'm marrying someone because I want to celebrate and tell my family and friends that I found somebody who I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Oh my God.
So it's not about the services that I'm receiving from you. That if you want to do it, you do it for me because you want to. It's not a duty. It's because you want to. It's not a duty. Let's make that very clear. Now, if she's giving me everything that she's giving me, and she thinks that at this point I want to marry you. It needs to be me who think, listen, I found the person who I want to spend the rest of my life with. And now I want to celebrate. I want to
I did not
celebrate.
make the cut.
This is the cutest thing I've ever heard.
I did not make the cut.
And it's that simple.
Okay, it's not white.
It's okay. I honestly think that what happened with us, it's the wrong timing. It was the age difference. I think he's been there, done that. This was the first love of my life. Would I do it again? Yo, if I find another guy
Nairobi, we gonna
that
talk about
I love the most,
don't say you propose.
and he's not, I have to push him a little bit.
You don't. That means he don't want it.
If you have to push,
They
like,
don't want it.
No, that doesn't mean that. That doesn't
Not
mean
every
that.
man is willing to just be like, here's the ring, because they think of rejection.
No,
Wait, I wanna marry you. Now,
no,
before that happens,
Wait, before you finish that, let me finish and then I have to ask you a question.
No.
Before you speak, before anybody speaks, I have Feliciano. What's his name in the back?
Felipe.
Felipe in the back,
Feliciano.
who has a story for you guys. So please let me know how you got married.
Wait.
Felipe.
Before he speaks, what is a housewife? What is a housewife?
A housewife?
What is a housewife?
That was back in the 1830s.
Hold up. That sounds like a slave.
You sound like a...
No.
Yes.
My mother was never a slave.
Oh,
But
Lord Jesus
housewife-
Christ, it's a
What is
fire.
a housewife?
A housewife is a wife that
housewife.
belongs to
Do they
the
even
house.
exist anymore?
Listen.
This
Well,
not-
that ain't nothing,
First of all,
man.
them doctors we work for,
Man,
you
them
think they
doctors,
wives
you
work?
think they wives
No.
work?
They
You
be
think this is
having fun.
Beverly
But that's the
Hills,
thing, but that's the
Arizona?
thing. But my
You
thing-
think this
listen
is
to me.
I Love
But-
New
but-
York?
but-
You think this is
a housewife, somebody who stays
You
at
don't
home.
know
And does
me,
what?
Nick.
Clean,
You think this is a
cook,
game?
take
This
care
ain't
of the
no
kids.
fucking game.
But the question is, do you think that's what I want to provide?
Oh no,
That's
espérate.
you.
But no,
That's
es
you.
que no es eso, es que no es eso, es que no es
That's
eso.
you.
Listen to me. This is the thing.
Pásame
Like when
una.
you say a housewife, you know, I don't want it to be pictured as it's a responsibility. It is not.
So what do you think about the submission?
It's
What do you
not.
think about
Like
that?
BSS.
So what is a housewife? A housewife
I don't.
is...
A housewife, whatever you want to.
Helps you out. But you work and
But my thing is
Esta vaina
like,
está de diablo.
listen, if I have
a
a
mí
career,
la mujer que no me
if I-
cocine, que no me lave, que no me trapee,
listen,
que no
if-
me
if I have
doble
a
la
wife,
ropa.
listen, if
No
I'm
es
a-
mujer mía.
after you,
if I'm in a financial position where I can provide my wife the option of her being like, listen, I want to stay home, not because I want to become a housewife, but because I want to stay home and take care of the kids. I want to see our kids raise up. I want to be there 24/7 for all the moments that you possibly are not going to be there because you're working.
Qué maldita
Then right ahead,
promoción,
go
señor.
right ahead.
Esto es
Let's do it.
patrocinado por
Let's do
Felipe.
it.
Este
But
segmento.
it's not going to be like, oh no, I make the money here. You're going to stay home and take care of the kids.
That's never the case, but that's why you said it, because it's a slavery. That's never like, you marry me and you're my housewife and this is what you do.
That's what
No,
housewife sounds to me. That's what it sounds. Because the thing is like,
of sounding and what it is.
What-
My mom
So
was a
what it is
housewife.
it?
My dad worked and my mom took care of all of the kids.
now
We
my
did
question to you,
soccer,
was it her
cheerleading.
option?
That's a stay at home
Was it her
mom.
option? That's my question. Was it her option?
Stand there.
I know.
Was it her option to be like, I want to stay home and take care of the kids?
After a while, yes, she decided that she did not want to work because she wanted to be there every step of the way for her children.
Okay.
It was an option.
So it was an option. All right, cool.
Because
That's it.
who wants to miss out on their kids doing half of the things they do? Nobody.
But that's
When I
not
Or
even
work in
both.
person.
I know that's
Somebody who
between
wants a
two people.
roof over
No,
their
it's
head.
different.
Somebody who wants a
Like,
nice
my mom
house.
had us
Somebody who
swimming.
wants to eat. Somebody who wants to provide for their children. That's who wants to not. Sometimes you're gonna
I'm
have to
gonna
miss
ask you
a soccer
something,
game.
and I'm gonna put you in the hot
Sometimes
seat because you
sometimes
just
you're gonna have to
said,
miss.
Mr. Nuevayol, you just said that you wanted a house. That we had a conversation before, and I don't know if you remember because obviously you don't remember the last one. But you said, you said that it's not necessarily like
Nairobi Mayweather.
I've been trying to give love to you for pretty long, like this whole thing, but you're making it very hard.
That's fine. Ódiame, a mí no me importa.
So what I was going to ask was, you have said before that you would like a woman that would do more in the house, that would work more, that would go out there and try to strive more. But are you ready for that? Because you say that you go out a lot and you do things like that, so it's harder for you. So how hard would it be a hard-working woman that also brings home the money?
I wish my girl would make more money than I do. That's my fucking life goal, is to find una blanquita que
But are you
trabaje
willing to take
on
that?
Fifth Avenue. Yes, I think my
Would you be
masculinity.
faithful?
What do you mean?
Would you be faithful to a
Money
woman?
has to do with things with being faithful.
Yeah, because
more
the
money she
woman
makes,
is
the
out
more-
there making money. So you said that
Would you be a stay-home dad?
No, I wouldn't call him a
Nah.
stay-home dad. But he said that he.
Your question is confusing, ma'am. I'm gonna have to plead the fifth because I feel like I'm incriminating myself.
He is incriminating himself.
No, wait, I still don't get it.
I don't get the
The
question.
woman is out there, that means the man's gonna cheat.
Yeah, is that what you're saying?
No.
You don't have that much faith in men, I feel.
I have all the faith in men. Obviously, I proposed to one. So
That's
I have all
why
the
I
faith in
think
man.
your judgment is skewed a little bit.
How am I judging
based
skewed when
on
we had
guys,
a
and all guys
conversation?
are bad.
Who
is
said
what
that?
you're saying.
Wait, who said
Yo,
that?
so stop putting words in my
No,
mouth
no,
and I
no,
stop
no,
putting
no,
words in
no.
your mouth.
No.
Well, first of all,
No, that's not what I said.
yeah, you
what
said,
I said was,
oh, because you find a girl that works more, you're gonna cheat. No. I'm gonna stay at home and scrub them floors with toothbrushes and shit.
Oh, okay.
Don't get. I'm gonna come across that table.
Ooh.
I apologize.
So my question.
No, what's your question for real?
My
Let's
question was
answer this
okay.
question.
So before we had a private conversation, and you said that. I said I don't think that a man is prepared for a woman to be the one out there making the money, because I've been in situations in where it's no.
Also making the money, that's been going on for years.
No,
where both the men and the woman go out and make the
That's
money.
not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is she's making good money. She's out there making money.
More money
And
than the guy?
It doesn't have to be more money.
So then
than
what
the
are you
guy.
saying?
Es lo que ella quiere decir. Eso es
So
lo que ella quiere decir.
no, that's not what you're saying.
Eso es lo que ella quiere decir.
So if the woman is making more money than the guy, is that what you're saying?
Okay, we had a conversation because I said, are you ready to have a woman who actually goes out there and brings the bread? And you're
Yes.
like, yes.
Yes.
And I'm like, are you ready to take the fact that she's not going to be home? Because
I'm
that's
not
what
gonna
you're
be home
really ready
either.
to have a girl.
I'm not gonna be home either. So why would I want her to be home when I'm not home? The fuck?
Okay, that's all I'm saying, because it's not easy. You
Listen,
might want what you...
I think that's a
Again,
situation.
that's a situational thing. That's from situation to situation.
No. The
If
thing
I have
is,
somebody, I'm gonna have
this is
kids
the
and she's
thing.
gonna
I think we all preach to want the successful
have.
person. You know, we always preach to
She's
have.
trying to keep up with the Joneses, and that's illogical. That's everybody's
the-
household is different. Like I can have my grandma stay home with the kids while we both go and party at the same time. Like you know, it's different.
No, but the thing is, I think we all want the hardworking partner, the partner who's always like striving.
I don't have a problem with that at all.
You know, always
I've had that my whole
looking, or the go-getter. But I think what we also forget is that those people tend to have very few time at home, are usually tired, don't have as much time to dedicate to their partners.
Do you think that's why you're single?
Yeah.
I think that's part of it. Because this is my thing. I don't think I have the adequate time I would like to dedicate to my partner. And because I don't have that time, probably the reason why I don't look. Because my friends have said it, yo, you have the thrive, you have the hunger for everything, whether it's to go get money, whether it's your education, whether it's your work. But the only thing you don't have strive for is your love life. And to be honest, it's because I don't feel like I have the adequate time for it. So
or is it that
We
you've
still
been
out
hurt?
here, man. We still out here smashing
Oh,
them
you
cheeks.
still that
We
you've
out
been
there
hurt?
busted.
Huh?
Make me jump
No,
on
yo,
this
Yeah,
table.
we're
To be
preaching.
honest-
We're preaching.
So you've never been hurt?
Bible studies.
I don't
Bible
think I've ever been hurt. I think I've hurt it myself. I think I've heard it myself.
I understand.
I had a great partner, and I was going through some financial situations,
She dumped you 'cause
and
you was
I
broke?
made the choice to cut it, and I cut it the wrong way because I made up a lie.
Wait.
We can't go into that story.
Okay, go ahead.
And I think
Demasiado
from that
problema.
lesson, I think I've learned that. First of all, that cheating isn't the worst thing you could do to a person. That's
not.
number one.
It's really not.
What do you mean?
It's not the
Because
worst
you can hurt
thing.
somebody more.
How? If that's
By-
the ultimate trust.
By even stopping doing something.
Listen to me. Sometimes the words that
That's
the words
So
that we
you
say.
rather me cheat on you than say maldita perra? Is that what you're saying?
No, but I think that sometimes when you destroy someone's hopes
So you
in
rather
someone,
me cheat on you?
it's worse than you cheating on someone.
This is for the comments.
Or you think omitting love?
Discuss this.
Omitting love is worse than cheating.
Argue in the comments. You rather me tell you, yo, you don't know how to cook. You rather me cheat on you than tell you you don't know how to cook? Is that what you're saying?
But that's light though.
No.
You're talking about something that one is fixable and two that is insignificant.
So you rather me cheat
Okay,
on you?
I'm gonna give you
examples.
the exact situation, right? So I told this girl that I actually wasn't interested in. I want to go fuck other people. Literally quote to quote.
I hope that this is
So
not
you're being upfront
No.
though.
the person you want to bring to your wedding.
Oh yes, this is the person I'm bringing
I
to my
knew
wedding.
it. I was like, this nigga.
And
Insider.
but the
Obviously we have some behind the scenes shit going on here.
the reality of it is
Guys.
that wasn't the situation. Yet those words hurt that person so much that it was beyond. Like had I cheated, we would have been together. Like real talk, had I cheated, we would have.
But then you would have been lying.
Huh? But I
She wouldn't have known that you were cheating.
Yeah, but the reality is.
But you
he's
told her
living
you
a
were
lie.
about to cheat, so I feel like that's better.
But that wasn't the situation though. I lied and said I wanted to go fuck other people because I knew if I told her, hey, listen, I'm going through some financial situation and I don't want people around me, she would have stuck next to me, and I didn't want her to stick next to me.
I've done stuck with people. I mean, with him.
Nah, I don't.
But that's a relationship, though. You know that, right?
I am totally aware, and because of that situation, I know that now.
Guys, thank you for watching. Thank
This
you
is a
for
fun
tuning
episode.
in.
I like this.
Thank you, Mr.
Nuevayol and Negro al Oscuro.
for coming
George.
in today.
NegrosParty. Say it. NegrosParty.
I was gonna say.
No.
Hi, NegrosParty. How you doing?
No. Thank you guys for coming, Mr. Novioli
Yes, I love you, baby. Thank you,
and
Veronica.
Mr. NegrosParty.
Ganglandia.
We appreciate you. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for tuning in every week.
Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to hit the share. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to watch this
Did
episode.
he just try to steal my line?
Nuevayol en la casa. El negro que te lo hace con your girlfriend Sunny Topic. Lo más fuerte que hay aquí. Wow. Movie espectáculo.
Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
She had to take it.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. How you gonna try to steal my line?